Hey everyone, this is Jim Grazanzio from the Oracle Groundbreakers team. We're back here in Hyderabad at Sangam 19, and I'm here this time with Kamalesh Ramasamy. Kamalesh, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Jim, for the intro, and I'm really happy to be here at Sangam 19 conference.
Cool, it's really nice to meet you. We just met here just a few minutes ago. Sandesh is there taking pictures. I think he's going to break the record for the most number of tweets at a conference here. But you and I were talking just a few minutes ago. You're doing a session later on. Actually, is it today or was it yesterday?
Yeah, it's going to be today at 5:50 p.m. Yeah.
Okay, so later on today. And we're talking about migrating to the cloud, right? So give me an overview of the session and some of the issues that customers and developers and DBAs have when their enterprises are migrating to the cloud.
Right, exactly. So we have the talk is going to be about Oracle ZDM product, and we have released a new product, Oracle ZDM, as part of this Oracle database development team, and I come from the development team, and I'll be talking about.
So where are you based?
I'm based out of Bangalore. Yeah, and the product enables the DBAs and customers to migrate to Oracle Cloud very seamlessly, and we follow the MAA guidelines. So customer need not bother about what are all the policies to follow and encryptions and other stuff. So what cloud mandates. So we take care of those necessary stuffs that MAA recommends as part of the workflow. And primary issues would be, as part of the migration, would be like generally customers does not have the encryption enabled in the on-prem, but when they come to the cloud, encrypting the database is very critical for protecting their data. And so as part of the migration, we ensure the database is TD encrypted, and we do allow customizing the workflow, and this suite is very elaborate in terms of doing the fleet level migration, so it orchestrates the fleet level.
So ZDM stands for what?
ZDM stands for Zero Downtime Migration. It uses the Oracle Data Guard, and it sets up the standby on its own from the source database. It backs up the database to the object store or to the ZDL array, and it restores the database onto the cloud, and it sets up the standby, and the customer can pass the migration flow at the standby step, and he can time the migration as per his the migration window, where he can do the cutover at the bandwidth that he gets from the customer.
So is this, okay, actually two questions. Is this a tool that you have released, or is it a tool that you've released and you're actually working with the customer as well?
Yeah, this is going to be a free-to-use tool, and it's available for download in the OTN page, and customers can look for Oracle download page available, and there are a lot of white paper and documentation, elaborate documentation is being already available, so customers can go through it, and then he can try hands-on, and probably if there are any questions on any help needed, we are there to help.
Okay, so that's what I was getting at, because you mentioned encryption. And you said that we take care of encryption. Well, is that the tool taking care of the encryption automatically, or is it you guys actually consulting with the customer?
No, actually the tool takes care of the encrypting the database in place, and it's going to be done without any other extra steps needed. So the tool internally does everything, so customer need not bother about it.
So basically it's a default setting that it has to happen.
Right, yeah, it's a default, so otherwise customers won't be able to migrate to the cloud. Yeah.
Okay, cool, excellent. So you mentioned either a little bit earlier that this was your first Sangam. What are your impressions of it?
I'm sorry?
What are your impressions of the conference?
Yeah, exactly. I'm really amazed with the kind of energy I see here around the DBAs, and it's really, it's a great forum for all the DBAs to be in, and I'm sure, this is gonna go places across. It's gonna grow more chapters. I can see that, and this is a confluence of great minds and the emerging DBAs. So I think if you're a DBA, you have to be here.
So there's obviously a lot of people here, I guess about 1,000 or so. I see you guys are having a lot of active conversations in the hallways, in the conference sessions. There's a lot of questions and answers in the actual sessions as well. Give me a sense of some of the issues that are coming up. Some of the conversations that you've been having. What are some of the things that people are talking about?
I see more people are talking about adopting the new cloud as a environment in their data centers, and there are apprehensions about coming onto cloud and bringing the data over to the cloud. And I see that that's being demystified. Yeah, right. And like a lot of sessions are talking about like how they can utilize ATPD, where it's autonomous and self-driving. So it's really great to see people getting clarified on those kind of things.
That's actually an interesting point because I've asked that question to multiple people, and I've also overheard some conversations here about, yes, there's some apprehension, but nothing like it was, say, a year or two ago.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I see a lot of people already started exploring it, and I'm sure with Open World ATP being made free for use for everyone, I see there's a lot of advantage of having that available for try to test out and then get comfortable and to really push the ATPD across their organizations. I think that's a major step that Oracle has done. I think that's gonna be very well appreciated.
Cool. And so you mentioned this is your first Sangam, but do you get out to other conferences as well or not? Or is this?
Yeah, I'm really grateful for my organization. This is my first conference, and we have released the product a week ago, and I'm sure. Yeah, pretty new product in the market, and I'm sure we are actively enhancing it, and a lot more features are coming up, and hope customers would get hands on to it and then take advantage of it.
And you said you're based in Bangalore. How long have you been at Oracle?
I've been Oracle for about 5.5 years now, and I was with Novel before. Yeah, and it's been about 14 plus years in the industry as a developer.
So Sangam is part of basically this all India Oracle user group. Obviously, this, and they have the Yatra as well, the Groundbreakers Yatra. Are you going to be a part of that in July?
No plans yet. Right now, we need to see. Maybe I have to talk to Sandesh.
Sandesh is coming back. He's like stalking us here. There's multiple cities. It'll be in Bangalore, so you definitely have to stop by.
Certainly, if there is an opportunity, I should join Sandesh on it.
Did he just walk into my camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Kamalesh, thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate it. And I'll see you here for the rest of the day. And I'm sure hopefully, I'll see you at the next Yatra tour as well. Yeah. And if not, next year here at Sangam.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to be here. And thanks, Jim, for your time. And I appreciate it. Your efforts has been great to reach out to people. Thanks a lot. And looking forward to connect again and talk more about it.
Cool. It's been fun. And thanks, guys. We'll see you back here for more from Hyderabad. Bye-bye. All right. Where's Sandesh?